had to overcome fat girl syndrome. I had to
I
do
get
everything twice as well as that skinny blonde next to me.
got you.
I
Uh-huh.
current skinny blonde excuse. But no, I
She's not
always
talking about me, y'all.
no, but I always had to do more. I had to do better. You know, I had to make myself shine to be
Mhm,
recognized. Where if somebody else just did a little bit, they got
mhm.
all the recognition and the shine. And it was all I was always climbing uphill. And
I got
same thing in romantic relationships. I don't ever
mhm,
feel like I'm worthy, nor do I feel like I've ever had somebody focus wholly, totally
mhm.
on me.
Understood. That okay, that would explain for me the Leo. I mean, the Mars and Leo, right around your fifth and your sixth and your seventh house. Because
Would
Leo,
that
want to be confident. Huh?
would that explain the Saturn square Pluto too? Because isn't
Perfectly.
Saturn like blockages sometimes?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yes, ma'am. I would say that.
Perfectly.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Can I ask a personal question? Have you always, the weight that you lost, were you always carrying it? Did it, were you from a young age? It's always been there?
Yes, I
Okay.
came out of my mama that way. When I graduated high school, I was 229 and a half, went through all the weight loss, everything. But it never
Mhm,
stopped me. I always had the attitude that I was me, take me or leave me. If you don't care for me, then there's the door. And it was to a point the way I thought, but it was also my armor. I never had but one true boyfriend, and even then, the mom didn't like me. So
mhm,
went to college, did my 4 years of college, same attitude, take me or leave me. And
mhm,
I learned how to come out of my shell more.
mhm,
And at my biggest, I had to drop about 40 pounds. So I would say at my biggest weight, I was somewhere between 370, 390. And when I lost my husband, that was the weight I was at, and then went through gastric bypass. But I've always been a big girl. I sold big girl clothes when I worked part time to other big
mhm.
girls. But that big girl syndrome stays with you, and
Mhm.
that big girl mentality stays with you, and that feeling of never quite being as good as that person sitting next to me.
Well, you
Mhm.
used an interesting point when you talked about it. You said that you wore it like an armor at one point. I heard that
Mhm.
correctly, yeah? Um,
Mhm.
which is a really, really interesting way to bundle that all up because, God, Leo of all the signs is probably one of the most sensitive, but it's also the one that needs attention the most too. So when,
Mhm.
when you use a phrase like that, maybe that's a way of rationalizing distance from people, if that makes sense. That you wear your weight like an armor, take me or leave me. I mean, you've got Pluto there, so that's a signal of leaving anyway, straight up from the go get.